Ever heard of Charles Ponzi or Bernie Madoff? They're infamous figures in the world of financial fraud. Let's start our journey with Charles Ponzi in the early 20th century. Ponzi promised investors sky-high returns within a mere 90 days. His claim, a clever exploitation of arbitrage opportunities involving international reply coupons. But in reality, it was all smoke and mirrors. Ponzi was using money from new investors to pay off the early ones, crafting the illusion of a profitable business. But as with all illusions, the truth eventually came to light. Ponzi's scheme crumbled, and he faced the full weight of the law. Fast forward to the 21st century, and we meet Bernie Madoff. He orchestrated the largest Ponzi scheme in history, swindling investors out of billions of dollars. Like Ponzi, Madoff was using funds from new investors to pay off the old ones, maintaining the illusion of a thriving investment strategy. These schemes eventually collapsed, leading to significant legal consequences for Ponzi and Madoff. As we moved into the digital age, Ponzi schemes found a new playground, the world of cryptocurrency. The advent of blockchain technology brought about a financial revolution, opening up a world of decentralized and pseudonymous transactions. But with these advancements came opportunities for deception. The very nature of cryptocurrency, its decentralization, anonymity, and lack of regulation has made it a haven for fraudsters. They've taken the age-old tactics of Charles Ponzi and Bernie Madoff and adapted them for the digital world. Crypto Ponzi schemes operate in much the same way as their traditional counterparts. Promoters often promise sky-high returns through supposed high-yield investment programs, mining operations, or even initial coin offerings, also known as ICOs. They lure in unsuspecting investors with the promise of swift and substantial profits. And just like the schemes of old, they use the funds from new investors to pay off the earlier ones. It's a delicate balancing act, a house of cards that's destined to collapse. And when it does, it's the new investors who are left holding the bag. But the most insidious part? The promoters often vanish into the digital ether, leaving no trace behind. The pseudonymous nature of crypto transactions makes it difficult to track these perpetrators down, making recovery of lost funds almost impossible. The same basic principle of traditional Ponzi schemes is applied here, using new investors' capital to pay returns to earlier investors. It's a cautionary tale for the digital age, reminding us that even in the world of cryptocurrency, if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. So how can you spot a potential Ponzi scheme? Well, let's dive into the red flags that might hint at a fraudulent scheme. First up, we have the promise of unrealistic returns. If an investment opportunity is promising consistently high returns with little or no risk, it's time to raise an eyebrow. Remember, high reward almost always comes with high risk. The second red flag is a lack of transparency. Legitimate investments will provide clear, comprehensible information about their operations. If an investment opportunity seems shrouded in mystery or is hesitant to disclose details, that's a warning sign. Next, we have the pressure to recruit. Ponzi schemes, by their nature, rely on a constant influx of new investors to pay off the old ones. If you're feeling pressured to bring in friends and family, that's another flashing warning sign. Finally, beware of complexity. While it's not unusual for investments to be somewhat complex, if the investment strategy is overly complicated and difficult to understand, consider that another red flag. Legitimate investment opportunities should be able to explain their strategies in a way that's understandable to their investors. It's crucial to approach investments with a healthy dose of skepticism and due diligence. Always remember to do your own research, ask questions, and consult with financial advisors when needed. Being aware of these warning signs can help you avoid falling victim to financial fraud. Whether you're considering traditional investments or exploring the world of cryptocurrencies, it's crucial to remain vigilant. As we've journeyed through history from Charles Ponzi to Bernie Madoff and now into the realm of crypto, we've seen how these financial deceptions have evolved, yet the core principle remains the same, using fresh funds from new investors to pay off earlier ones. It's a dangerous game of smoke and mirrors, promising unrealistic returns while the reality is far from it. Remember, knowledge is your strongest defense. Be skeptical of opportunities that seem too good to be true, show a lack of transparency, pressure you to recruit others, or are overly complex. These are the red flags that could signal a potential Ponzi scheme. Thank you for joining us today. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Until next time.